So here we are. It's our Masters preview. I've been looking forward to this episode. I'm sure these guys have as well. These guys, there's actually a special guest coming that these guys don't know about yet. So,
oh my fucking God,
we're gonna bring in
We're doing this.
the boy wonder.
Had I known that I would have been on time and sober.
Oh snap!
Is it short for Richard? And does anybody call you Richard?
You can call me whatever you'd like.
Careful what you wish for.
No,
my
this is
government name
not
is
on
Michael.
OnlyFans. This is going out to the public. I need you to relax, okay?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, Ricky works.
Nice to meet you, my man.
Nice to meet you, dude.
So the Masters. What a better way to kick off major season than with our resident major
Heck yeah.
representative.
So pumped.
Yeah.
So pumped. Let's go.
Whose show is this again?
Not theirs.
Who knows?
So I hope you guys have your picks ready. So we're gonna go over a pick to win and then a pick for the top 25, just a sleeper pick. To win, I'm gonna go with Xander Schauffele. Just the way that he performed in the majors last year, I think he's I think he knows how to perform on the big stage, and I think he's certainly be up there. For my top 25, I'm going to go with Mr. Two Gloves, Aaron Rai. I think he's been, he's kind of like Ludwig Åberg, where he's like just kind of like slipping under the radar, but he's been up there in contention in some big events before, and I think he's someone that kind of sneaks through and is there.
Not to be outdone by his cousin Marble Rye. That's a
I don't think
bread
he's in the
joke.
mix, but
No, I got it.
I got it. Yeah.
Bud just looked through me like, I'm going to punch this guy in the uterus. It's fine.
But yeah, Xander Schauffele, Aaron Rai. Those are my two.
I respect the Xander call because, like you just said, he won 2 last year, and once you get that bug, we saw this with Brooksy. Like these guys can gobble him up, and so I think because the sorry, hit that a little too hard. Because of his struggles physically, I think he's been just kind of off the radar, but he's going to tee it up here where he's done well before. Aaron Rai, Tommy Two Gloves, I'll endorse it. Just because I want to see it. I would like to see more iron covers in primetime Sunday coverage.
That'd be cool. I'd like it. I'll go next. So I'm going to run with my pick to win. I'm going to go with DJ. I'm going to go with Mr. Dustin Johnson. Because, so I don't know if you guys had watched the duels match there that they did with Liv and the content creators. There were a few of them, if you watch it, that DJ is playing extremely well right now. And even Sergio, you can a couple times throughout the video, he's like, if this keeps up, this dude's going to be putting on a green jacket next week. So just watching, he looks healthy, looks good. I'm excited to watch it. My top 25 pick, I'm going to go Joaquin Neiman. I'm going to go with 2 Liv boys on this. And actually, Joaquin Neiman, I wouldn't even say he's a surprise top 25. The guy could go out and win it, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if he went out top 5. So,
I mean, he is the number 1 player in the world.
Yeah, so,
Just remember that, right?
But Augusta, Augusta is not favorable. Like, it doesn't matter what your ranking is. You could have, whoever, you could have Marble Rye, you could have Short Fry. Doesn't matter. Lakers in 5.
Short Rye. What are we doing here?
I don't know.
This is about to qualify as a hate crime.
It's gotta be targeted.
Fucking A, dude. I like that.
You should
I like that DJ pull because former champions. So pay attention, folks. Don't sleep on the former champs in the field. So somebody like DJ, who all they need to do is mentally be at that place, like, God damn, I remember how to do this, and then click, they're going to catch lightning in a bottle. Don't sleep on Sergio either this week. He won a month ago in Hong Kong, and again, once you are a major winner, once you know how to win, especially at Augusta National, where even Freddie Couples was at the top of the leaderboard on the weekend at 60 whatever years old a few years ago. So I like that DJ. I mean, he's been playing like dog piss since he went to Live, and so, I mean, he's got his bag. He's got his hag, who's not a hag. She actually is absolutely stunningly beautiful. We saw her in person at the Liv Bolton event. And all he has to live for now is every year in April, see if he still can do it. And I mean, I think you're right. This is where don't sleep on DJ there.
Yep.
And the Joaquin Neiman, I mean, that's the live poster boy, and he is playing. I mean, it's kind of like send your best. Everybody would assume Brooks or Bryson, or maybe no. Even John Rahm, who's been doing nothing but top 10 since he went. Joaquin Neiman is their sneaky assassin over there.
I'll give you even one better then. I'll give you one that I would love to see top 25 is Angel Cabrera, who just
bring it.
Who just won the Champions Tour event. Yep. And I would love to see
Fear the Turtle.
Yeah, what did he just spend, like 2 years in prison? Or
2 years in prison. And I can't remember if it was a combination of domestic and tax or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I can't. I would if there was ever to be a Champions dinner to be sitting in on Tuesday of the 2025 Masters would be that one, just to see how the reception is when Angel walks in. It's like, do you sit him next to Scotty and do you put like little mug shots on their plate? Like, Scotty's in charge. I mean, if he has a sense, although I did hear Scotty say he wishes that didn't have to be part of his life and his legacy. But I think at this point, you just kind of have to embrace it. Angel Cabrera for a top 25. That would be
fun to watch,
Is he going to make it through the weekend?
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to, honestly, but
I'll go next real quick. Winner chicken dinner. Rory McIlroy. I know it's not sneaky or hot take or anything like that, but Rory to finish it off and finally, get her done. He's won twice already on like places places where you would expect him to shine. The Players and Pebble Beach, and so this is the next big stage. And I think last year people talk about Scotty. He won 8 times in a gold medal, which was just fucking monster.
Right.
Go look at Rory's year. He won 5 times globally, and I think it's kind of like watching him. That's driving him. Like, damn it, I used to do that. I used to be that guy. So there's the fanboy in me that's like, God, I hope he does it just for the game.
He's already got to win this year.
And a couple of them. He won at Pebble and then he won it in TPC Sawgrass. And so I think Rory, maybe this is the time that he cracks through. Top 25, Ludwig Oberg. I think that's just easy money in the bank.
Yep.
Even though he's coming off of a missed cut, I think because, again, he's had brushes with greatness at Augusta National. I would throw a little T25 or better for Ludwig. But I think really going back to kind of sneaky, not easy, but like, I don't know, Sergio. Keep your eye on Sergio. I like to shit on the guy because he can be an asshole, apparently. I've heard from sources close to me tell me. But Angel Cabrera top 20, I might actually do that right when we get off this. I might place that bet.
Dude, I'm saying, throw a little $5, little 5 piece on it. Who knows?
You should throw money on DJ. DJ's plus 13,000.
I know. I honestly,
that would be huge.
Honestly, a little sidebar here, just to
plus 13,000 to win.
Yeah.
So I'll throw a 5 piece on that. I'm trying to win generational wealth. Okay,
I got 5 on it.
Real quick, shout out to my brother Kevin. He bet $1,000 on Duke to win the national championship before the season started. Get fucked.
Damn.
Dude, he could have cashed out. He could have cashed out before the Final Four for it was 13,000 to win it all. I think he cashed out for like 5 or 6.
Still,
but yeah.
Would you?
No, I'm letting that ride. I'm letting that bitch ride. Okay, absolutely not. It's not his fault that they melted down with a minute left. I texted him the next day and I was like, "Are you alive?" And he's like, "Unfortunately."
my wife and all my in-laws are Mainers, and so Cooper Flag. They have just been riding that jock for the last 3 years, and rightfully so. And it was nice to get on Facebook because that's where Mainers spend their time on social media. Shout out, no disrespect. Please let me back in the state. But like just to watch the meltdown, like all of a sudden, like one and done are Duke fans. Richard, who is this? Introduce that person and then give us your picks. Sorry, TJ, I didn't mean to step on your toes.
No, before I was just off of the
like
championship. 22 years ago today that we're recording this was Syracuse's national championship.
With Mello?
Shout out to the new Hall of
Famer
Famer.
McNamara. Yeah. Commencement speaker
at SU, yeah.
Who is
22 years ago today.
That's fucking great.
Look at the pumpers.
There he is.
Hi, friend.
He's in the cone of shame.
The cone
of shame. Buddy, we've been there.
Not great times, but this is Moose. has made
That's a
his...
dog.
Yes. This is Ricky. Ricky
We really are going to get canceled. Rick, what's your take on the 2025 Masters field?
Well, sometimes you can bake. Sometimes you can have a few drinks. But really, sometimes you just got to cook.
Oh, no.
And you got to let him cook.
Let him cook! We can't have
Min Woo Lee, baby.
I love it.
Write it down times 1,000. Hammer it. I don't even want to say a top 25, partially because I'm a little uneducated. But just Min Woo Lee for all 25. Hammer him, and he's winning this thing. He's cooking right now. And love the guy. He deserves some success. And I would love to see him take home a big win here.
I'm trying real hard to find reasons to hate that, and I can't. I was talking with some other fellas, no disrespect, and somebody else went down the Min Woo hole, and I was like sitting there going,
Pause.
"What is it?" I think it just the tip. I think what it is, when he went out and realized early, like I got the whole let him cook thing. I got to find out if that was self-proclaimed, like calling himself the chef, and like, because I don't think you can anoint those kind of things. Also,
Sure.
with Scotty Scheffler right there, and like the bear, I don't know how we don't have T-shirts flying off the shelf. Yes, chef, and like some sort of like Scotty Scheffler follow-through dance. Apparently, my co-host on Divots and Pivots said we do have them on our shop, but shows you what I know. I like it, and I agree with you. Min Woo Lee is a fucking short game phenomena. I think that's what you have to win at Augusta National. He too is coming off of we've been keep saying if you know how to win, they get it in bunches, and so I don't hate it. I want to hate it, and I don't know why. I think it says something about me, and I need to go talk to a shrink. But that's a saucy pick. I like Min Woo. Who's your kind of like easy money top 20, top 25? What is it? 25 we're doing, TJ? I'm sorry, sir.
Sure, 25
I
works.
like God. You're
Easy
so
money.
nice.
I'm gonna go with Brian Harmon after just winning last week.
Okay.
Right. This is a guy who maybe I could say there's a chance he couldn't be in the top 25, but after last week, right? He's buzzing too, right? I'm taking the last two winners and I'm putting my money on those guys. So, Brian Harmon is definitely a roller coaster a little bit with the scores sometimes. Me too. I get it. I could shoot a 74 and then the next day I come to my home course and shoot a 90. So listen, I get it, brother. Who am I? I'm just sitting on the bedroom floor with my dog right now. So I'm just another one of the Facebook bots.
I did look
Well,
up.
I mean, he's a major winner too. Like he's been there,
For sure.
and he grinded out that win this week.
I would
I
love to
looked up
see him.
reasons for Ricky's pick to be bad, bud, and all I got was this.
A little lower.
Right. That's fair.
Just says
That's
there's
fair.
not one.
There's not one. There's just
Crazy.
not one. B.
wild.
Harmon. I think that's
Yeah, that's a
another
good one.
that's another savvy pick. He's at the point in his career where he did get the major 2 years ago across the pond at the British Open. I'm with my buddy Jeff. We're going to call it the British Open forever. But he's also a Georgia guy. And I mean, University of Georgia, Savannah kid. There haven't been too many locals that have won. I mean, local. There's only been one true local. I think it was Larry Mize or Sandy Lyle. One of those is an Augusta guy. I want to say it was Larry Mize. But him and Russell Henley, I think, are a couple of dogs to look at this week to be a solid top 20. Count it. But when you said Brian Harmon, I almost think that the poet in me, or the writer in me, wants that story to come true, mostly for all those local ties. As I'm sitting here trying to really get a couple more miles out of this Augusta National hat, that a buddy of mine brought it back to me after I passed up on tickets to go out to California to see.
That was last year?
What? This?
Yeah, remind me. Was that earlier?
This was 2006. Buddy of mine was like, "Hey, dude,
You were
I
close,
just fell ass
Gary.
backwards into
super close,
into
actually.
some tickets." And I said, "Dude, I got flights booked to go see what's her face at the place in Santa Barbara." And he's like, Okay, get fucked. What do you want from the store? I said, a hat, and he brought me a red Masters hat.
Nice.
When you go to UGA, it's kind of like it feels very much like, did you get to go to the party? Because after Masters Week, all over campus, everybody just wearing their fresh Augusta National and Masters gear. And so whether you went or not, it very much had that feeling of like, oh, do you have a North Face backpack and an Augusta National hat? You must be cool. It felt like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching today's episode.
To see more of our content, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. We can be found at Basic Bogeys on all platforms.
Thanks. We hope to see you on the next one.